Now I'm going to read to you from The Education of Dixie Dupree, which was my debut novel in November of 2016. I'm just going to read a little bit of the first chapter. My diary was my best friend until I gave it up as key evidence against Uncle Ray. Mr. Evans, the prosecuting lawyer who would go to court on my behalf, showed up on our doorstep here in Alabama all the way from New Hampshire just to get it. I had no idea it was so important, but he told Mama it was, even though everyone already knew what had happened. He said it would be helpful in getting the facts since I was still too embarrassed to talk about certain things. Being as I like words, I had looked up prosecute to find out why Mr. Evans was called that. And according to the definition, if I were in jail like Uncle Ray, I'd be worried. Mama stood in the kitchen chatting with him while I went to my bedroom to get it. Reaching under my mattress like I'd done 1,000 times before, I realized this would be the last time I would do that. I hesitated. Could I give it up? If I did, who would I talk to once it was gone? Who would I tell my deepest secrets and fears to? Mama came down the hall calling my name. Dixie? And I snatched it from its hiding place, hurrying to pull the pink chenille bedspread back in place. I came out of my room, the familiar feel of it in my hand more pronounced than usual, the weight of my words and private thoughts sitting heavy in the palm of my hand. I have it, but I held on to it tight while we walked into the kitchen where Mr. Evans stood waiting, looking like he was in no big hurry. He was tall with gray hair and glasses. I liked his blue eyes. They were friendly, and they didn't seem to hold any judgment of me. Just as I lifted my hand to give him the diary, my fingers tightened, and there we stood, me clutching it and him ready to take it. Yet I couldn't turn it loose. He dropped his hand and waited patiently. I think he knew I was trying to be brave about giving it to him, but it was a big decision, and I understood what it meant. After a few seconds, I took a breath and let it go. He nodded as if in approval. It's 1969, the age of Aquarius, at least according to the fifth dimension on the radio. Being one of my favorite songs, I'm always listening for it so I can turn the volume up, flip my hair over my shoulders like Cher, and sway to the music while hoping Mama won't yell at me to turn it back down. The fifth dimension song said that when Jupiter aligned with Mars, peace would fill the planets. I figured if that could happen, there was a chance things could be perfect here as well. 1969 has been hard, a year when everything in my life and those around me got forever turned upside down. I've been smack dab in the middle of it. Well, me, and now my diary.